have a short interview with Robin and me playing a lesbian couple and Aisha and Emma hosting a talk show.
Hello viewers, and hello Mrs. Neville and Mrs. Morgan. Welcome to the Davis and Shahani Morning Show. Today we are joined by Mrs. Morgan and Mrs. Neville. These two have just recently gotten engaged, and we are going to be talking to them about their rights as lesbians and in a same-sex marriage, as well as their thoughts on Hong Kong and other countries' views on same-sex marriage. What exactly is the message that you have come on this show to get across?
No matter who you like, if you like the same sex, there are always people here to support you. For example, the LGBT, the Lesbian, Gay, Bi, Trans Society will always be there to support you.
I'd like to ask, in your childhood or adolescence, did you ever envision yourself getting married to someone who was the same sex as you?
Well, I think at a very young age I was quite attracted to the same sex, but I think as I was in a Christian school, I didn't have the choice or chance to express myself as much as I wanted to, because Christians have a very negative side to homosexuality. So after I left school, I decided to express myself.
Neville was brought up a Christian too, and she went to a Christian school as well. But I want to ask you, since your religion so strongly objects to the same-sex marriage, how are the two of you going through with this?
Religion is not also just about the religion, it's about the support of your community. And if my community can't support my decisions, then they really aren't the community that I thought they were. They're not my community anymore.
There are many places where you are unable to get married as you are. Where do you plan on hosting this momentous ceremony?
In Hong Kong, we're not allowed to get married here. So we plan to move back to our home country, my home country, New Zealand, and we're planning to get married there.
Thank you very much to Miss Morgan and Miss Neville for joining us today and giving us a little insight into the world of being a lesbian in Hong Kong and in New Zealand.
This will lead up to our debate segment coming up next.
Stay tuned to the Davis Shahani Morning Show. Thank you.
Welcome to today's topic. The topic today is, should homosexual marriage be legal?
Thank you, Miss Neville. I would just like to start off with establishing the fact that homosexual marriage is completely wrong. Our bodies have not been designed to be with someone of the same sex as us. That's why we cannot reproduce with someone of the same sex. Also, by legalizing homosexual marriage, we are opening the doors to people with all sorts of crazy ideas, such as marrying their dogs or their cats, because dogs and cats have feelings too. Is this really what we want?
I can assure you that homosexuality is just as natural as heterosexuality. You can find the attraction to the same gender in other animals and not just humans. It's not a choice, it's an attraction, it's natural, it's something that occurs naturally. Also, homosexual marriage would not affect any marriage or our society in any way unless we actually let it happen. We can't know what will happen to anything unless it actually happens. Also, in the past, interracial marriage was prohibited, but nowadays, many people from other races and nationalities can get married, and it's not been a problem.
The winner of round one was quite a close call, but in the end the script said that Miss Aisha won. So now we go on to round two.
I think homosexual marriage would be to do a lot with human rights. You should be allowed to love whoever you want and however you like. There's no constraints with love. Love is something that you're so attracted to this person and you'd love to spend the rest of your life with them. Why would you disallow this when it's just such a beautiful thing in humans?
The Bible clearly states that it is wrong and disgusting for homosexuals to be together. There's a line in the Bible that says, if a man lays with another male as with a female, this is an abomination. This means that no male should ever lay with another male, nor should a female lay with another female, because this is wrong and it is a sin.
And that's the end of round 2. Thank you both again for your inputs. But the winner of this one, again, was a very close call, but in the end, it was Miss Emma. Thank you both for your lovely inputs on the debates. But now we have to decide who wins. To vote for whoever you want to win, please call the number below.
Because if someone loves someone and wants to get married, how's it going to screw up your own life? I get the point on man and wife in a marriage, but I think religion should be on your relationship with God and what you're going to do with God's teachings. Are you going to change the world or not? I necessarily don't believe in religion. I believe in some of God's teachings because I think they do some good, but I don't think you should force your beliefs on someone else because you think it's right. I think they should be able to choose their own life and how they want to lead their own lives. They can do whatever they want. They can choose to believe in what they want. I don't think you should force it.
I agree that children should be entitled to having both parents because of the support, opportunity, and help and comfort that those parents give you. Also, some animals can also be homosexual, and if you are homosexual, it's in your genes and you can't change that. However, everyone is entitled to their own rights. Also, this cannot be a sin because God gave us free will in the beginning, didn't He? Which would mean that we are entitled to thinking whatever we want.
My opinion on gay marriage is positive. However, I don't feel particularly strongly for or against it because it concerns a part of the population I'm not associated with. Compared to other moral issues like labor conditions or animal rights, I feel strongly about them because I'm part of them and I contribute to them a lot. I agree with the legalization of gay marriage as I do not think the religious union of a marriage does not concern the law.
My opinion on same-sex marriage is that because it is not hurting anyone, we should not stop it, and it is not fair for people to say what you are doing is wrong as it's not hurting them. I do think that there should be another name for this union, and it shouldn't be marriage, because people usually associate marriage between a man and a woman, and by having 2 males or 2 females in a marriage, it could upset a lot of people's beliefs, and I think that if we use another name, then a lot of people would be okay with it.
Hello, everybody.
I'm filming.
But it should be
It's
in a
6
marriage.
o'clock.
Oh my God, computer.
With another man. Is it a man?
It's like the working Bible.
The Working Bible.
Several has Bible.
Yeah.
You don't have to. No, some places you don't.
Okay, but
No, you can't, but you can't adopt like as a gay couple.
Remember we had to do this and you have to like put your arms like that and then
Oh no.
I did that on purpose so we
Hello, Robin.